Hi there everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Elena and this week I'll be taking you with me to Hawaii. Background story about me: I have lived in 5 different countries, have traveled to over 20 others. I have been to the Maldives, I have been to Bali, and still none of those places felt as exotic and as colorful and as full of life as Hawaii did. So in this video you will be seeing the beautiful white sand beaches with clear blue water where you can see the sharks swimming at the bottom, beautiful vegetation, the beautiful food, hula dancers, turtles that are 100+ years old. But what impressed me by far was something else that I will make sure to share with you before the end of this video, so make sure you watch all the way through. Now, I don't want this video to get too long, so part 2 might be coming up next week, so get excited for that. Without further ado, let's jump into Hawaii. Okay, here we are, good people. Welcome to the island life. Our first stop is an underwater exploration featuring some amazing wildlife. So what can you do in Hawaii? Is a trip like this expensive? Will you be spending a lot of money? I will be answering all of these questions, but before we dive in, here are a few facts about Hawaii. Hawaii is a state of the United States of America. It is the only state located in the Pacific Ocean and the only state composed entirely of islands, 137 of them. Hawaii has over 1.4 million permanent residents, along with many visitors and U.S. military personnel. The state capital and largest city is Honolulu on the island of Oahu, which is where we spent this wonderful vacation. So here we are out at the bay. Let's go find some sharks. Okay, so this one might sound like a no-brainer, but if you're gonna eat anything in Hawaii, make it traditional Hawaiian food. My absolute favorite ever since before I arrived on the island was poke bowl. I had so many of those. And then the feel of eating on the beach side and just watching the waves crash and people surfing, it's just the best. And always refresh yourself with coconut water and an amazing matcha ice cream. Remember in the intro when I said that I was going to share one of my favorite parts of Hawaii? Well, this is it. As the sun went down, off we went exploring more of Waikiki. There's also a lot to be said about the culture of the native Hawaiians, which is about 1,500 years old and has its origins in the Polynesians who traveled and settled in Hawaii. These voyagers developed Hawaiian cuisine, Hawaiian art, and the native Hawaiian religion. We associate a big part of the Hawaiian culture with the Hawaiian shirts that our dads used to wear, and also the beautiful lais that women wear in their hair, as shown in the picture above. The most famous part of this culture is simply the word aloha, which is more than a statement. It's a state of mind. It's a greeting, a form of love and affection when addressed to another person. It is so universal and so used everywhere that just hearing it gets you in that ukulele, palm tree over your head, and sipping from a coconut vibe. Strolling around the center of Waikiki Beach at night, we ran into the street food market, which happens every weekend and turns this large boulevard into a pedestrian zone. Going back to the earlier question of, is Hawaii expensive? Here is a quick breakdown. As far as food goes, you can get the local poke bowls or kalua pig for about $6 up to $12 if you choose to eat in the smaller mom and pop shops. Of course, a restaurant meal could set you back $40 per person. Hotel can be about $150 per night, so a total of about $800 for a 5-night stay. I have linked down below the one we stayed at, and what was super great about this one is that it had its own kitchenette, so you could make some breakfast in the morning if you felt like it. I have to say we haven't really used it as much as we would have thought because everything was just so much cheaper than what we expected. Overall, you can spend anywhere from $1 on a large bottle of water to $2 for a local Kona beer or coconut water, which was my drink of choice throughout the entire trip, and about $30 to rent a surfboard for the day. Everybody's surfing around here. So with everything, I would say that my daily average spending was about $200, including hotel, food, drinks, and fun activities such as scuba diving or a dinner sunset cruise. Is it expensive compared to other places like Bali, for example? Yes, 100%. Compared to French Polynesia? Not at all. However, the level of service and hospitality plus the unique culture have made it all worthwhile. That was it for today's video. Comment down below if you want to see more, and I will be back next week with part 2, where we go to Pearl Harbor, a sunset dinner cruise, shopping on the most luxurious boulevard in Waikiki Beach, and taking a quick tour through Honolulu. I will be sharing some more tips on how not to get ripped off when purchasing different tours and which hole in the wall serves the best poke. Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you again in my next video.
You can travel here and there, you can travel anywhere, but there's no place like Hawaii. It has everything and more, like you've never seen before, for there's no place like Hawaii. There's a saying, oh, but very true, when you need